Have you ever felt weighed down by a constant cloud of negativity, like a stormy sky that never clears? Do you find yourself trapped in cycles of negative thinking, where each day seems to drag on with no end in sight? What if I told you that this negativity isn't just a passing feeling, but something that can deeply affect every part of your life? Imagine a small pebble thrown into a calm pond. At first, the ripples are small and barely noticeable, but as they spread out, they grow larger, affecting everything in their path. Similarly, negativity starts as a small, seemingly insignificant thought, but can spread through your mind and life, impacting your relationships, work, and overall happiness. This is why understanding and addressing negativity is so crucial. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore how to transform your life through insightful perspectives and practical advice. If you find our content valuable, remember that there are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you meaningful content. Now, let's dive into how negativity can impact your life. Negativity isn't just about having a bad day. It's a persistent mental pattern that can erode your sense of well-being. It can manifest as constant worry, self-doubt, or frustration that never seems to end. This type of thinking can cause stress, affect your health, and hinder your ability to enjoy life. From a Buddhist perspective, negativity is seen as a form of mental clutter, a disturbance that prevents us from achieving inner peace. Buddhism teaches that our minds are like a clear lake. When disturbed by negative thoughts, the water becomes murky, obscuring our vision and making it hard to see our true selves. The consequences of this negativity extend beyond just feeling unhappy. It can strain relationships, lower productivity, and even affect physical health. When your mind is clouded by negativity, you're more likely to react impulsively and less likely to respond thoughtfully. Buddhism offers a path to clear this mental fog. It emphasizes mindfulness and self-awareness as tools to recognize and transform negative patterns. By becoming aware of our thoughts and how they affect us, we can start to shift our mindset towards positivity. In the next parts, we'll explore practical techniques and Buddhist practices that can help you address and overcome negativity. By understanding and implementing these practices, you can begin to clear the mental clutter and lead a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this transformative journey. Remember, this is just the beginning, and there's so much more to uncover about how negativity affects us and how we can combat it. So, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest insights and tips. Identifying the sources of negativity. Imagine walking through a beautiful garden, only to find patches of weeds choking the flowers. Each weed, though small, takes away nourishment from the flowers and makes the garden less vibrant. Our minds are like that garden. If we don't identify and address the sources of negativity, these weeds can spread, making it hard to enjoy the beauty of our lives. Negativity often creeps in subtly. It might start as a minor frustration or a fleeting worry, but over time, it can grow into something much more harmful. To truly understand and address negativity, we need to identify where it's coming from. This isn't always easy, as negativity can be hidden in many aspects of our lives. One common source of negativity is our own thoughts. We often criticize ourselves harshly, holding ourselves to unrealistic standards. This self-criticism can erode our self-esteem and make us feel unworthy or incapable. These negative self-thoughts can be persistent, and over time, they can create a deep-seated sense of inadequacy. Another source of negativity can be our environment. The people we interact with, the media we consume, and the situations we find ourselves in can all contribute to our mental state. For example, spending time with negative people who constantly complain or criticize can gradually affect our own outlook. Similarly, consuming media that focuses on fear or distress can color our perception of the world. Stressful situations are also significant contributors to negativity. When we're faced with challenges or demands that feel overwhelming, our minds can become bogged down by worry and anxiety. This stress can cloud our judgment and make it harder to see things clearly, trapping us in a cycle of negative thinking. Buddhism teaches us to become aware of these sources of negativity. By observing our thoughts and feelings with mindfulness, we can start to recognize patterns and triggers that lead to negative states of mind. This awareness is the first step in addressing and transforming negativity. In Buddhism, there's a concept called the three poisons: ignorance, attachment, and aversion. These poisons are seen as the root causes of suffering and negativity. Ignorance is not knowing the true nature of reality. Attachment is clinging to things and people, and aversion is resisting or disliking things. Understanding how these poisons influence our minds can help us identify and address the sources of our negativity. For instance, if you find yourself constantly feeling unhappy despite having a stable job and healthy relationships, it might be worth examining if attachment or aversion is at play. Are you holding on to unrealistic expectations or resisting change? By exploring these questions, you can gain insights into the sources of your negativity and begin to address them. Recognizing the sources of negativity also involves examining our daily habits and routines. Are there specific activities or environments that consistently bring you down? Maybe it's the constant checking of social media, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy or comparison. Identifying these habits allows us to make changes that can reduce the impact of negativity on our lives. Additionally, our internal dialogue plays a crucial role. Are you often engaged in negative self-talk? Do you frequently doubt your abilities or criticize yourself? By becoming mindful of these patterns, you can start to shift your inner dialogue to be more supportive and compassionate. In conclusion, identifying the sources of negativity is a crucial step towards addressing and overcoming it. By examining our thoughts, environment, stressors, and habits, we can gain a clearer understanding of what contributes to our negative states of mind. This awareness allows us to take proactive steps to cultivate a more positive and fulfilling life. The ripple effect of negative thoughts. Imagine you're holding a tiny seed in your hand. At first, it seems insignificant, almost too small to notice. But over time, that seed begins to grow into a plant. It sends roots deep into the soil and branches out, affecting everything around it. Negative thoughts are like that tiny seed. They may seem small at first, but they can grow and spread, impacting every part of your life. When you allow negative thoughts to take root in your mind, they don't just stay isolated. They ripple out, influencing how you perceive and react to the world around you. For example, if you constantly worry about failing at work, this fear can seep into your interactions with colleagues and even your approach to tasks. What starts as a minor concern can expand into a major source of stress and frustration. In Buddhism, this concept is understood through the idea of mental karma. Just as actions have consequences, so do thoughts. Negative thoughts, when allowed to flourish, can create a cycle of negativity that affects your emotional and physical well-being. This cycle can be difficult to break once it's established. Think of your mind as a garden. If you only plant weeds and neglect the soil, you'll end up with a garden that's overrun and difficult to manage. Similarly, if you fill your mind with negative thoughts and don't take steps to address them, your mental landscape becomes chaotic and challenging to navigate. When you dwell on negative thoughts, they start to shape your reality. You might find yourself expecting the worst in every situation or interpreting neutral events as negative. This skewed perception can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy where your negative expectations lead to negative outcomes. The ripple effect of negative thoughts can also impact your relationships. If you're constantly feeling frustrated or anxious, it's natural to project these feelings onto others. You might snap at loved ones or withdraw from social interactions, creating tension and distance. The negativity that starts within can affect your connections with others, leading to misunderstandings and conflict. Moreover, the physical impact of negativity is real. Chronic stress, which often stems from negative thinking, can weaken your immune system, cause headaches, and lead to various health issues. The mind and body are deeply connected, and negative thoughts can manifest as physical symptoms, further reinforcing the cycle of negativity. To break this cycle, it's essential to become aware of the seeds of negativity you're planting in your mind. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in this regard. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you can begin to identify patterns of negativity and address them before they take root and grow. Buddhist practices offer valuable insights for managing these mental ripples. Techniques like meditation help calm the mind and create space between you and your thoughts. This space allows you to choose how to respond to negative thoughts rather than reacting impulsively. By cultivating mindfulness, you can shift your focus away from negative patterns and foster a more balanced and positive mindset. In addition to meditation, Buddhism encourages practices such as loving kindness and compassion. These practices help counteract negative thoughts by promoting a sense of connection and empathy towards yourself and others. When you replace negativity with compassion, you create a positive ripple effect that can transform your interactions and overall outlook on life. Understanding the ripple effect of negative thoughts highlights the importance of addressing them early. Just as a small seed can grow into a large plant, small negative thoughts can expand and affect many areas of your life. By recognizing and managing these thoughts, you can prevent them from spreading and impacting your well-being. In the following parts, we will explore practical methods and Buddhist techniques to help you manage and transform negative thoughts. By learning to handle these ripples effectively, you can cultivate a more peaceful and positive state of mind, leading to a healthier and more fulfilling life. Remember, each thought you nurture has the potential to shape your reality. By choosing to focus on positive and constructive thoughts, you can steer your life in a more favorable direction. Stay with us as we continue to explore how to overcome negativity and create a more harmonious and balanced existence. How negativity impacts mental health. Imagine a beautiful garden, full of vibrant flowers and lush greenery. Now, picture someone continuously pouring dark, muddy water over the garden. Over time, the flowers wilt, the leaves turn brown, and the once thriving garden becomes a shadow of its former self. This is what negativity can do to your mind. It's like that muddy water, slowly seeping into your mental garden and causing it to wither. Negativity isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's a persistent presence that can affect every aspect of your mental health. When negative thoughts take hold, they start to shape how you see yourself and the world around you. It's like wearing glasses with a dark tint. Everything you see is filtered through that darkness, making even the most ordinary things seem grim and unappealing. When we dwell on negativity, our minds become like cluttered rooms, filled with unnecessary items that prevent us from seeing clearly. This mental clutter can lead to a range of issues, from increased stress and anxiety to depression. It's as if the negative thoughts are heavy weights dragging you down, making it hard to move forward and find joy in everyday life. One of the main ways negativity impacts mental health is by creating a cycle of stress. Stress, in turn, affects your body, leading to physical symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, and fatigue. It's a vicious cycle. Negative thoughts lead to stress, and stress exacerbates negative thoughts, making it difficult to break free from the cycle. From a Buddhist perspective, negativity is seen as a disturbance that clouds our inner peace. When our minds are overwhelmed with negative thoughts, it's like a turbulent storm that prevents us from finding calm and clarity. Buddhism teaches that by understanding and addressing these disturbances, we can start to restore peace and balance in our lives. Buddhism emphasizes mindfulness and self-awareness as key practices for managing negative thoughts. Mindfulness involves paying close attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's like shining a light on the dark corners of your mind, allowing you to see and address the sources of negativity. By observing your thoughts without getting caught up in them, you can begin to understand their nature and how they impact your mental health. Self-awareness is another important practice. It involves recognizing the patterns of your thoughts and how they affect your emotions and behavior. By becoming aware of these patterns, you can start to make conscious choices about how you respond to negative thoughts. It's like learning to navigate through a maze, finding your way out of confusion and into a clearer, more peaceful state of mind. Another aspect to consider is how negativity can affect your relationships. When you're caught in a cycle of negative thinking, it's easy to project that negativity onto others. This can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and strained relationships. Just as a garden affected by muddy water struggles to support healthy plants, a mind clouded by negativity struggles to nurture positive relationships. In Buddhist teachings, compassion is a key antidote to negativity. By cultivating compassion for yourself and others, you begin to shift your focus from criticism and judgment to understanding and kindness. Compassion acts like a gentle rain that nourishes the garden of your mind, helping it to heal and thrive. One practical approach to counteract negativity is to practice gratitude. Focusing on the positive aspects of your life can help to shift your perspective and reduce the impact of negative thoughts. It's like tending to the healthy parts of the garden, allowing them to flourish and crowd out the weeds of negativity. In summary, negativity can have a profound impact on your mental health, affecting your stress levels, physical health, and relationships. By applying Buddhist practices such as mindfulness, self-awareness, and compassion, you can start to clear the mental clutter and restore balance to your life. Remember, just as a garden can be nurtured back to health with the right care, your mind can also be healed and revitalized through these practices. Breaking free from negative thought patterns. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden. If you allow weeds to grow unchecked, they can take over and choke out the flowers. Negative thoughts are like these weeds. They start small but can quickly spread, taking over your mental garden and blocking out the joy and peace you want to cultivate. Let's explore how we can clear out these mental weeds and start fresh. The first step is to become aware of your thoughts. Notice when negative patterns start to creep in. Are you frequently thinking that you're not good enough, or that things will never get better? These thoughts are like the weeds that need to be pulled out. Buddhism teaches us to observe our thoughts without judgment. This means recognizing a negative thought, but not letting it control us. Just like a gardener doesn't get frustrated with the weeds, but calmly removes them, we should approach our negative thoughts with patience and understanding. One effective method is mindfulness meditation. Sit quietly and focus on your breath. When a negative thought arises, simply acknowledge it and let it pass, like a cloud drifting through the sky. Don't hold on to it or fight it. By practicing this regularly, you can train your mind to let go of negativity more easily. Another helpful technique is to question the validity of your negative thoughts. Ask yourself if these thoughts are based on facts or if they're just assumptions. Often, we find that these thoughts are not as solid as they seem. They're just passing clouds that can be dispersed with a little examination. In Buddhism, there's a concept called right effort, which involves cultivating positive states of mind and abandoning unwholesome ones. This means actively working on replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm always failing," replace it with, "I am learning and growing through my experiences." It's also important to practice self-compassion. When negative thoughts arise, treat yourself with kindness. Understand that everyone has moments of self-doubt and negativity. Rather than criticizing yourself for these thoughts, acknowledge them and gently redirect your mind towards positive and constructive thoughts. Surround yourself with positivity. Just as you would choose to plant flowers rather than weeds in your garden, choose to spend time with people who uplift and support you. Engage in activities that make you happy and fulfilled. This can help shift your mindset and reduce the space available for negativity to take root. In Buddhism, the concept of non-attachment can also be useful here. It means not clinging to negative thoughts or feelings. When a negative thought arises, recognize it, but don't let it become part of your identity. Let it pass without holding on to it or letting it affect your sense of self. Another powerful tool is gratitude. Focusing on what you're grateful for can shift your attention away from negative thoughts and towards the positive aspects of your life. Try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down things you're thankful for each day. This practice can help retrain your mind to focus on the good. Remember, breaking free from negative thought patterns is a process. It takes time and practice, but with consistent effort, you can transform your mental garden. Approach this journey with patience and kindness towards yourself. Each small step you take towards clearing out negativity is a step towards a more peaceful and joyful life. As you continue to practice these techniques, you'll find that negativity has less power over you. Your mind will become clearer, and you'll be able to enjoy life's beauty more fully. Keep nurturing your mental garden with positive thoughts and mindfulness, and watch as it flourishes. The practice of mindfulness and awareness. Imagine walking through a forest, where each step brings you closer to the heart of nature. As you walk, you become aware of every sound, the rustle of leaves, the chirping of birds, the gentle breeze on your face. This awareness helps you fully experience the beauty around you, turning an ordinary walk into a profound journey. This is similar to mindfulness and awareness in our daily lives, but with our minds rather than our senses. Mindfulness is like shining a light on the dark corners of our minds. It's about paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and actions in the present moment, without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we become more aware of our internal landscape, our fears, desires, and habitual reactions. This awareness helps us understand ourselves better and respond to life's challenges with clarity. Consider a simple example. When you feel anxious about a situation, mindfulness allows you to observe that anxiety without getting overwhelmed by it. Instead of letting anxiety control your actions, you can recognize it as a temporary feeling that will pass. This shift in perspective helps you manage your emotions and make more thoughtful decisions. Buddhism teaches that our minds are often clouded by distractions and negative thoughts, making it hard to see things clearly. Mindfulness acts as a tool to clear this mental fog, helping us stay grounded and present. By focusing on the here and now, we can break free from the cycle of worry and stress that often dominates our lives. A practical way to practice mindfulness is through meditation. Find a quiet space and sit comfortably. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of each inhale and exhale. As thoughts arise, gently bring your focus back to your breath. This simple practice trains your mind to stay present and reduces the impact of negative thoughts. Awareness is another key component of this practice. It involves observing your thoughts and feelings without being attached to them. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. Instead of getting caught up in each cloud, you watch them drift by. This helps you detach from negative thought patterns and see them for what they are, temporary and changeable. In daily life, mindfulness can be integrated into routine activities. When eating, for instance, pay attention to the taste, texture, and aroma of your food. This not only enhances your experience, but also helps you stay connected to the present moment. Similarly, when engaging in conversations, listen attentively and respond with awareness, rather than reacting impulsively. Another effective practice is mindful breathing. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, take a few deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose, hold for a moment, and then exhale through your mouth. This simple technique helps calm your mind and brings you back to a state of balance. The benefits of mindfulness and awareness extend beyond personal well-being. They improve relationships by fostering empathy and understanding. When you are mindful, you listen more deeply and respond with greater compassion, which strengthens your connections with others. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of being aware of our intentions. By examining our motives behind actions, we can ensure they align with our values and goals. This self-awareness helps us act with integrity and make choices that contribute to our overall happiness. Cultivating mindfulness and awareness is not a one-time effort, but a continuous journey. It requires practice and patience. As you develop these skills, you'll find that they bring greater peace and clarity to your life. You'll become more adept at handling stress and more capable of enjoying the present moment. By integrating mindfulness into your daily routine, you begin to see life through a clearer lens. This clarity helps you navigate challenges with greater ease and makes it easier to maintain a positive outlook. Mindfulness and awareness are powerful tools for transforming your mind and enhancing your overall quality of life. In conclusion, practicing mindfulness and awareness is like tending a garden. With regular care, you cultivate a peaceful and vibrant inner landscape. Embrace these practices and watch as they bring greater calm and fulfillment into your life. As you continue this journey, remember that each moment is an opportunity to deepen your connection with yourself and the world around you. Transforming negativity into positive energy. Imagine you're walking through a dense forest where the trees block out the sunlight and the path is difficult to navigate. Every step seems heavy, and the air feels thick with tension. Now, think of how wonderful it would be if you could clear a path, letting in the sunlight and making your journey easier. This is what transforming negativity into positive energy can do for your life. Negativity often feels like a heavy weight dragging you down, but it doesn't have to remain that way. Buddhism teaches that within every negative thought or feeling lies the potential for transformation. Just as a seed can grow into a beautiful tree with the right care, negativity can be changed into positive energy with the right approach. First, let's understand what we mean by negativity. It's not just about having a bad mood or facing a challenging situation. Negativity encompasses persistent feelings of doubt, fear, anger, or frustration that linger and affect how you view the world. It's like a shadow that follows you, darkening your experiences and making it hard to see the positive aspects of life. The good news is that, according to Buddhist teachings, we have the power to change this. Buddhism encourages us to recognize our negative thoughts and feelings without judgment. By doing so, we can start to understand their root causes and find ways to address them. This awareness is the first step in transforming negativity into something more positive. One effective method to transform negativity is through mindfulness. When you practice mindfulness, you focus on being present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. This helps you to see negativity for what it is, a passing cloud, not a permanent fixture in your life. By acknowledging it without letting it overwhelm you, you can begin to shift your focus toward more positive aspects of your experience. Another key practice is self-compassion. Often, negativity is fueled by harsh self-criticism or unrealistic expectations. Buddhism teaches us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, just as we would a good friend. When you approach yourself with compassion, you create a space where negative thoughts can be gently transformed into more constructive ones. Transforming negativity also involves letting go of attachment to these negative feelings. In Buddhism, attachment is seen as a major cause of suffering. When you hold on to negative thoughts or experiences, you allow them to control your emotions and actions. By practicing non-attachment, you can learn to let go of these feelings, making room for more positive energy to flow into your life. Visualization can be a powerful tool in this process. Imagine yourself surrounded by a bright, warm light that gradually pushes away the darkness of negativity. As you focus on this light, visualize your negative thoughts being transformed into positive, healing energy. This simple practice can help shift your mental state and create a more positive outlook. Another important aspect is engaging in activities that uplift and energize you. This could be anything from spending time in nature, practicing a hobby, or connecting with loved ones. These activities help to counterbalance the effects of negativity and bring more joy and positivity into your life. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence is crucial. Everything in life is constantly changing, including our thoughts and emotions. Recognizing that negativity is temporary and will eventually pass can help you approach it with a sense of detachment. This perspective allows you to focus on the present moment and embrace the positive changes that are happening in your life. As you work on transforming negativity, remember that it's a gradual process. Just like clearing a forest path takes time and effort, changing your mental habits requires patience and persistence. Celebrate the small victories and progress you make along the way, and be gentle with yourself when setbacks occur. By applying these principles and practices, you can begin to transform negativity into positive energy, enhancing your overall well-being and happiness. Embrace the journey with an open heart and a willingness to grow, and you'll find that the path becomes clearer and more fulfilling. As we move forward, continue to explore how these practices can be integrated into your daily life, helping you to create a more positive and balanced existence. The role of mindfulness in battling negativity. Imagine, if you will, that your mind is like a garden. In this garden, you have the power to plant whatever seeds you choose. Some seeds grow into beautiful flowers, while others grow into stubborn weeds. These weeds are like negativity, unwanted, spreading, and taking over the space where beauty should flourish. But you, as the gardener, have the power to nurture the flowers and remove the weeds. This is where mindfulness comes into play. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in each moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's like stepping back and watching your garden from a distance. You notice what's growing and decide what needs more attention and what needs to be uprooted. When you practice mindfulness, you become aware of the negativity creeping into your mind, and you have the power to stop it before it takes root. You might wonder, how does mindfulness help with negativity? Think about a time when a negative thought entered your mind. Maybe you were frustrated, angry, or sad. Often, these thoughts seem to appear out of nowhere and quickly spiral out of control. Before you know it, you're caught in a web of negativity, unable to break free. This is where mindfulness can change everything. By practicing mindfulness, You train yourself to notice these thoughts as soon as they arise. Instead of letting them control you, you acknowledge them for what they are. Just thoughts, not facts. You begin to see that just because a thought enters your mind, it doesn't mean it's true or that you need to believe it. This simple awareness can make a huge difference in how you experience negativity. Let's say you're feeling anxious about an upcoming event. Your mind starts to race with negative thoughts. What if something goes wrong? What if I'm not good enough? These thoughts can easily snowball, creating a wave of anxiety that washes over you. But with mindfulness, you pause and take a step back. You notice the thoughts but don't engage with them. Instead, you focus on your breath, grounding yourself in the present moment. The thoughts lose their power over you, and the anxiety begins to fade. Mindfulness also helps you recognize patterns in your thinking. You might notice that certain situations trigger negative thoughts more than others. Maybe it's a particular person, a stressful task, or even just the time of day. By becoming aware of these patterns, you can start to prepare yourself, knowing that negativity might arise in these situations. And when it does, you'll be ready to meet it with mindfulness. Another important aspect of mindfulness is self-compassion. Often, when we experience negativity, we're hard on ourselves. We might think, "Why am I feeling this way? I should be stronger than this." But mindfulness teaches us to treat ourselves with kindness. It's about recognizing that everyone experiences negative thoughts from time to time, and it's okay. Instead of judging yourself, you gently bring your focus back to the present moment, letting go of the negativity without harsh criticism. As you continue to practice mindfulness, you'll find that your relationship with negativity begins to change. Instead of seeing it as an enemy, you start to view it as a signal. Negativity becomes a reminder that you're drifting away from the present moment, caught up in thoughts that aren't serving you. And with this awareness, you have the power to return to the here and now, where negativity loses its grip. Mindfulness is not something that you master overnight. It's a practice, something you cultivate over time, just like tending to a garden. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to recognize negativity and respond with mindfulness. You'll find that the weeds in your garden start to diminish, and the flowers of positivity and peace begin to flourish. One of the simplest ways to practice mindfulness is through mindful breathing. It's something you can do anywhere, at any time. When you notice negativity arising, take a moment to focus on your breath. Feel the air as it enters your nose and fills your lungs. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. As you do this, you're bringing your attention back to the present moment, where negativity has no place. Another powerful practice is mindful observation. Take a few moments each day to observe your surroundings. Notice the colors, shapes, and textures around you. Listen to the sounds, feel the temperature on your skin. By fully engaging with your senses, you anchor yourself in the present moment, away from the pull of negative thoughts. Mindfulness also extends to how you engage with others. When you're mindful in your interactions, you listen more deeply, without judgment or distraction. You become more aware of the emotions and needs of those around you, and you respond with greater compassion. This not only helps to reduce negativity in your own mind, but also creates a more positive environment for those you interact with. As you integrate mindfulness into your daily life, you'll notice a shift in how you experience the world. Negativity may still arise, but it won't have the same power over you. You'll be able to acknowledge it, let it go, and return to a state of calm and clarity. Your garden will become a place of beauty and peace, where positivity can thrive. Remember, the journey to overcoming negativity is not about never having negative thoughts again. It's about learning how to navigate them with awareness and compassion. Through mindfulness, you gain the tools to manage negativity in a healthy way, transforming your mind and your life. So, take this practice of mindfulness and apply it in your daily life. Start small, with just a few minutes of mindful breathing or observation each day. As you do, you'll begin to see the difference it makes. You'll find that your mind becomes clearer, your heart lighter, and your life more filled with peace and positivity. This is the power of mindfulness, a simple yet profound way to battle negativity and cultivate a life of true happiness. The power of compassion in defeating negativity. Have you ever noticed how a simple act of kindness can make you feel better, even on your toughest days? Imagine the warmth that spreads through your heart when someone shows you compassion. Now, think about how powerful this feeling can be when we apply it to ourselves and others. Compassion isn't just a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's a powerful tool for transforming negativity. When we talk about compassion, we often think of helping others, but it's just as important to extend this kindness towards ourselves. Negative thoughts can be harsh and unrelenting, but responding to them with compassion can shift our entire mindset. Instead of criticizing ourselves for our mistakes or shortcomings, we can approach ourselves with understanding and empathy. In Buddhism, compassion is a fundamental practice. It's about seeing the suffering of others and ourselves with a kind heart and a willingness to alleviate that suffering. When we cultivate compassion, we break free from the cycle of negativity that clouds our judgment and dims our happiness. Imagine you're dealing with a difficult situation at work or in your personal life. The negativity might build up, making you feel frustrated or overwhelmed. Instead of letting these feelings spiral, try approaching them with compassion. Recognize that it's okay to feel this way and that you're not alone. By treating yourself with kindness, you create a space where you can address these challenges more calmly and constructively. When we practice compassion, we also become more mindful of our interactions with others. Negative reactions often stem from our own unresolved issues and stress. By applying compassion, we can approach others with a sense of understanding rather than judgment. This shift not only improves our relationships, but also reduces the overall negativity we encounter. Consider a simple example. If someone cuts you off in traffic, your immediate reaction might be anger or irritation. But what if you took a moment to consider that they might be having a rough day or facing their own struggles? Responding with compassion, even in small ways, can change your own emotional state and prevent negativity from taking hold. Buddhism teaches us that compassion is a powerful antidote to negative emotions. It helps us connect with our own humanity and the humanity of others. When we practice compassion, we're not only addressing our own negative thoughts, but also contributing to a more positive environment around us. To cultivate compassion, start by practicing self-compassion. When you face challenges, instead of being self-critical, speak to yourself as you would to a friend. Recognize your struggles without judgment and offer yourself encouragement and support. This shift in perspective can significantly reduce the impact of negativity on your life. Next, extend this compassion to others. Practice empathy by putting yourself in someone else's shoes and understanding their perspective. When you approach others with kindness, you're more likely to receive it in return, creating a positive feedback loop that diminishes negativity. Compassion is also about forgiveness. Holding on to grudges or past hurts keeps us tied to negativity. By forgiving ourselves and others, we free ourselves from the burden of resentment and allow space for positivity to grow. Incorporate compassion into your daily life through simple acts of kindness. Whether it's a supportive word to a colleague, a kind gesture to a friend, or a moment of self-care, these actions contribute to a more compassionate mindset. As you practice compassion, you'll find that negativity starts to lose its grip on your life. By addressing challenges with a kind heart and understanding, you create a more positive and fulfilling existence. Compassion doesn't just change how we feel. It transforms how we interact with the world around us. Remember, cultivating compassion is a journey. It requires patience and practice, but the rewards are profound. By integrating compassion into your life, you can break free from the cycle of negativity and embrace a more positive and connected way of living, creating a life free from negativity. Imagine waking up each morning to a fresh start, with a clear mind and a heart full of peace. What if you could design your life so that negativity has no place in it? In this part, we'll explore how to create an environment, both physically and mentally, that fosters positivity and helps you stay grounded, no matter what life throws your way. Creating a life free from negativity begins with the spaces around you. Your home, workspace, and even the places you visit regularly can influence your mood and thoughts. Start by decluttering your physical environment. A tidy space often leads to a clearer mind. When your surroundings are organized, it's easier to think clearly and feel calm. Think about your home. Is it filled with items that bring you joy and comfort, or does it hold reminders of stress and negativity? Simple changes, like keeping your space clean and surrounding yourself with items that uplift you, can make a big difference. For example, Placing plants or personal mementos that make you smile can turn your living area into a sanctuary. Your environment isn't just about the physical space. It also includes the people you interact with daily. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people is crucial. Negative influences can drain your energy and affect your mood. Choose to spend time with those who encourage and uplift you. And don't be afraid to set boundaries with those who consistently bring negativity into your life. Creating a mindful environment also involves how you manage your time and activities. Are you engaging in activities that nourish your soul and bring you happiness? Make time for things that you love and that rejuvenate you. This could be a hobby, exercise, or simply moments of quiet reflection. Incorporating these activities into your routine can help keep negativity at bay. In Buddhism, mindfulness plays a key role in managing your internal environment. By being aware of your thoughts and feelings, you can start to notice when negativity begins to creep in. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts without judgment and to gently guide our focus back to the present moment. This practice helps to clear mental clutter and reduces the impact of negative thoughts. A mindful environment also includes the way you interact with others. Practicing compassion and understanding in your relationships can create a positive atmosphere. When you approach others with kindness and empathy, it not only helps to build stronger connections, but also reinforces a positive mindset within yourself. Another important aspect of creating a life free from negativity is managing your digital environment. The content you consume online can significantly affect your mental state. Curate your feeds to include positive and inspiring content. Limit exposure to news or social media that causes anxiety or stress. Instead, seek out uplifting and enriching content that aligns with your values and goals. Creating a life free from negativity also means taking care of your mental health. Regular practices like meditation and reflection can help you stay centered. Meditation allows you to observe your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them, helping you to maintain a clear and calm mind. Incorporate daily rituals that reinforce positivity. This could be as simple as starting each day with a moment of gratitude or ending it with a reflection on what went well. These small practices can gradually shift your mindset from one of negativity to one of appreciation and positivity. Ultimately, creating a life free from negativity is an ongoing process. It requires consistent effort and mindfulness. It's about making conscious choices that align with your well-being and happiness. By nurturing your environment, both physical and mental, and by practicing mindfulness, you can build a life that supports positivity and inner peace. So, take the time to evaluate your surroundings, your relationships, and your daily habits. Make adjustments where needed to create a space and a life that fosters positivity. Remember, this is a journey, and every step you take towards a more mindful and positive life is a step towards greater happiness and fulfillment. Sustaining positivity in daily life. Imagine starting your day with a fresh, clear mind, ready to embrace whatever comes your way. How would it feel to carry that sense of calm and positivity with you throughout the day? It's not just a fleeting feeling. It can be a lasting part of your life if you practice the right habits. Maintaining positivity isn't just about having a good day here and there. It's about creating a stable foundation that supports a positive outlook every day. This requires consistent effort and mindful practices. But how can you make positivity a lasting part of your life? First, consider how you start your day. Many people rush into their daily routines without a moment of reflection. By beginning your day with a few minutes of mindfulness or meditation, you set a positive tone. This doesn't have to be complicated. Simply take a few deep breaths, focus on your intentions for the day, and let go of any negative thoughts. Throughout your day, be mindful of your thoughts and reactions. Negativity often arises from our automatic responses to stress or challenges. By being aware of these reactions, you can begin to change them. For instance, when faced with a problem, instead of letting frustration take over, pause and choose a more positive response. This shift in perspective can transform how you handle daily challenges. Another important practice is gratitude. Taking a moment each day to acknowledge what you're grateful for can shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. This simple practice helps reinforce positive thinking and counteracts negativity. You might keep a gratitude journal or simply reflect on things you appreciate before bed. Creating a positive environment also plays a significant role. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift you and distance yourself from those who drain your energy. The people you spend time with can greatly influence your mindset. Choose relationships that foster positivity and growth. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment is crucial. Whether it's a hobby, exercise, or spending time with loved ones, make sure to include activities that make you happy. When you regularly engage in activities that bring you satisfaction, it reinforces your overall sense of well-being. It's also important to take care of your physical health. A healthy body supports a healthy mind. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and sufficient rest are all essential for maintaining positivity. When your body feels good, your mind is more likely to stay positive. Challenges will arise, and it's normal to experience setbacks. The key is how you respond to these challenges. Practice resilience by viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth. Each challenge can teach you something valuable and help you develop a more positive outlook. Mindfulness is not just a practice but a way of life. Incorporate mindfulness into various aspects of your daily routine. This could be as simple as being fully present during meals, while talking to others, or during moments of quiet reflection. The more you integrate mindfulness into your life, the easier it becomes to maintain a positive mindset. Lastly, be kind to yourself. Positive thinking starts with self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Recognize that it's okay to make mistakes and that each day is a new opportunity to start fresh. By adopting these practices, you create a solid foundation for sustaining positivity in your daily life. It's about making mindful choices, embracing gratitude, and nurturing your well-being. With consistent effort, you can transform your mindset and maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of life's challenges. Remember, positivity is a journey, not a destination. It requires ongoing practice and attention. But with each step, you build a more resilient and joyful life. The path to lasting happiness beyond negativity. Imagine a garden in your mind, where every thought is a seed. Some seeds grow into beautiful flowers, while others turn into stubborn weeds. The quality of your garden depends on how you tend to these seeds. Just like in a real garden, where constant care and attention are required to maintain its beauty, your mind needs consistent effort to stay free of negativity and nurture lasting happiness. We've journeyed through understanding the weight of negativity, learning to identify its sources, and exploring Buddhist practices to transform negative energy into positive actions. Now, let's talk about sustaining this newfound clarity and happiness in your daily life. The key is not just in short bursts of effort, but in creating lasting habits that support your well-being. First, recognize that achieving lasting happiness is a continuous process. It's not a destination but a journey that unfolds day by day. Buddhism teaches that by embracing impermanence, you understand that both good and bad moments will come and go. This acceptance helps you maintain a balanced perspective and stay grounded, no matter what life throws at you. One effective way to sustain a positive mindset is through daily mindfulness practice. This doesn't mean you need to spend hours meditating each day. Simple practices like taking a few moments to breathe deeply, acknowledging your feelings without judgment, and practicing gratitude can make a significant difference. These small acts, done regularly, can gradually transform your mental landscape. Another important aspect is cultivating self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself when you encounter negative thoughts or emotions. Instead of criticizing yourself, recognize these moments as opportunities for growth. Buddhism encourages us to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we offer to others. Building a supportive environment also plays a crucial role. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Positive relationships can provide a buffer against negativity and offer support during challenging times. Additionally, create a physical space that promotes calm and clarity. This could be a cozy corner for reflection or a decluttered workspace that helps you focus. As you continue on this path, remember that setbacks are a natural part of life. Don't be discouraged if you find yourself slipping into negative patterns occasionally. What matters is how you respond. Use these moments as reminders to return to your practices and reinforce your commitment to a positive mindset. Let's also not forget the power of helping others. Acts of kindness and compassion not only benefit those around you, but also enrich your own life. Engaging in selfless activities can bring a deep sense of fulfillment and reinforce your positive outlook. In summary, sustaining happiness beyond negativity involves a combination of daily mindfulness, self-compassion, supportive relationships, and acts of kindness. By integrating these practices into your life, you create a strong foundation for lasting happiness and peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey through understanding and overcoming negativity. Your dedication to transforming your mind and life is truly inspiring. If you found our insights helpful, please like, comment, and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more content that can help you lead a more fulfilling and positive life. Your support means the world to us, and we're excited to continue this journey with you.